hope that it will not just be a matter of parliament. I think more citizens must take it up like Professor Kukwasari did and got a ruling. And I think the ruling must be enforced so that parliamentarians will feel the need to do what they have been paid to do and what they stood for elections to do.
Right. In 2018, I spoke at one of Odikro's Brown Bag series, lecture series, and I used their own statistic. I was surprised, I was scandalized what I saw in their statistics, even though the MPs have consistently sought to deny the statistics. The fact remains that Odikro has people within the house who are checking their attendance all the time, and what they have is impregnable. So I make a reference and ask you one question. To conduct business, Parliament requires a quorum of 1/3 of the MPs, and that is only 92 of the 275 members. It's been difficult to get this small number, 92 out of 275. It's been difficult to get this small number, and we have seen and heard speakers, speaker after speaker, weep and cry over this conduct. Lack of quorum led to the postponement of the debate of the 2016 budget, not once, twice. In fact, between January 2013 and July 2014, the average MP missed 1 in every 4 sittings of the House. This increased by 58% by 2015. On June 12, 2015, only 83 MPs were in the House. Over 22% were absent for many sittings without permission. In 2017, 27 MP ministers and 21 MP deputy ministers absented themselves more than 15 times during some 80 sittings. And don't get surprised, they absent themselves without permission. And that's a conduct in complete disregard of the Constitution. Now, guess this. The scandalous thing to find is that at the time, even opposition MPs, who you would think don't have too much to do, and so will go to the House, were equally guilty. NDC MPs constituted 28%, while MPP MPs constituted 72% of those who were absenting themselves in the manner they were doing. Now, Kofi, my question to you is, their standing orders allow the Speaker to grant permission to keep your regular job. That's why you see some of them, like some of the lawyers among them, we go to court, we see them all the time. So you ask, are they really doing the job of the MPs? So if their standing orders allow it, why should we complain? Kofi, please unmute.
Hello, Samson, do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Good. We should complain because there are rules for Parliament. And indeed, the rule is that if you are a parliamentarian, it is a full-time job. And if you want to do anything on the side, you need to get the permit or permission from the Speaker so to do. Again, we need to focus on this issue because our parliamentarians over the Fourth Republic have elevated a footnote into a keynote. So almost more than half of parliamentarians are doing work outside Parliament for private profit. Like you say, we meet a lot of them in court. And they have treated the Parliament or the work of Parliament as a part-time job. And that is wrong. If you don't want to do the job of a lawmaker, go and make law, sit in Parliament, debate, listen to debates, and please don't go to Parliament. So we need to complain. And the point I want to make is that it just happens that today it is their parliamentarians who are seeking to invoke that rule to achieve a certain goal. But that was made for a certain broader goal. And the broader goal is that if they do not go to work, they should relinquish the seat.
So now we have a hung parliament.
Yes.
They can't afford the luxury of one person absenting themselves.
Yes.
And the whip is being cracked. What is our complaint again?
We are not complaining. We are just trying to put the thing in context that we should not be doing this only when we have a hung parliament. We should be doing this all the time. We should be requiring of our parliamentarians, on the pain of losing their seat, to go to work every day, all day, like